How to trick your brain into liking discipline. Most people believe that a lack of discipline is a character flaw or a weakness, something some people have and others don't. But this view is completely wrong. The truth is, what we generally understand as discipline goes completely against the way the human brain is designed. This is not just a metaphor. It is a biological reality. Our brains were not built for long-term goals or self-control. They were built for immediate survival. If you want to change your life, make yourself stronger, and embark on the journey to become someone free from fear, then subscribe to Memorable Stories. Every new video will help awaken the power within you and show you the path to becoming your true self. Over thousands of years of evolution, humans developed habits to conserve energy, seek immediate rewards, and avoid unnecessary effort. In other words, your brain doesn't want you to exercise or write essays. It wants you to rest, scroll social media, or seek instant gratification. This is not a flaw, it's a natural process. But today's society expects the exact opposite. We are expected to be consistent, disciplined, and productive. This creates an internal clash. One side is the brain, a lazy hunter conserving energy, and the other is the world, demanding focus and strong behavior. When we try to build discipline solely through willpower, we are essentially fighting centuries of natural programming with a few motivational phrases. And the result? It rarely lasts. Carl Jung, an expert in human behavior, says that real discipline is not born from willpower, but from designing your environment wisely. People who appear consistent are not necessarily stronger or more driven. They have simply structured their surroundings and systems in a way that makes the right behavior inevitable and automatic. You need to understand. This discipline is not produced by effort alone. It comes from preparation and planning. Organized people are not more powerful. They are smart about how they arrange their environment, habits, and cues. When the right environment is created, positive behaviors almost automatically emerge. They don't rely on motivation. They design a system where the right behavior requires less energy than the wrong one. This is the key. You must stop depending on willpower and design your environment as if you are the engineer of your own brain. Today's actions that require conscious effort can become automatic tomorrow if they are firmly anchored in the environment. But what if you could hack the habits your brain already performs automatically instead of just removing obstacles? This is what you will learn next. Habit stacking, connecting habits together to make discipline your ally. So far, you have learned two important truths. Your brain naturally avoids effort, and your environment influences your behavior more than your willpower. But the question remains, how can we practically turn desired habits into automatic behaviors? How can action follow intention without temporary motivation? The answer lies in Carl Jung's habit stacking strategy. The human brain operates on habit loops: cue, routine, and reward. These loops are already active within you, even unconsciously. You brush your teeth, check your phone on the couch, or drink coffee as soon as you enter the kitchen. These actions are not effortful. They are automatic. The concept of habit stacking is simple yet brilliant. Instead of starting a new habit from scratch, attach it to an existing habit. This way, you use the cues already present in your brain to implement the new habit with minimal resistance. For example, meditate for 2 minutes after brushing your teeth. Write 1 page in your journal after preparing breakfast. Repeat a daily focus affirmation after closing the door. This sequence creates neural connections in the brain. The brain automatically links the new habit to the old habit. You are effectively hacking automatic routines to achieve discipline. Why is this so effective? Because the biggest obstacle, starting, is removed. Starting a task takes more energy than continuing it. Once you are in motion, inertia works in your favor. Habit stacking generates momentum, and momentum helps sustain behaviors more reliably than willpower. But beware, this method does not work without strategy. New habits must be small, immediate, and clear. They should take no longer than 2 minutes. Start immediately after the previous habit and have no gaps. This way, mental pathways form that make discipline inevitable. These small sequences, seemingly trivial at first, accumulate over time into strong routines. When you look back, you will realize you have built an entire lifestyle on small, connected habits. Now the question arises, why do people still procrastinate even when they know what to do? The answer is simple. Procrastination is not laziness. It is poor design. According to Carl Jung, procrastination is not a personality flaw or a problem of laziness. It is a clear signal that your environment, habits, and system are not properly designed. When you delay a task, it's not because you don't want to act. It's because, in the current environment, the action is more effortful, unappealing, and offers no immediate reward. The brain operates on the principle of immediate reward, which is why it avoids difficult, boring, or time-consuming tasks, while YouTube or Instagram delivers instant gratification. Here come the 4 laws of behavior change, essential for maintaining any habit. 1. Make it obvious. Keep the habit visible so that if it is hidden or out of sight, it won't be easily forgotten. 2. Make it attractive. Design the habit in a way that it generates a sense of pleasure or enjoyment. Link it with something you like or make it interesting. 3. Make it easy. Every obstacle reduces the ability to act. Make the habit so simple that performing it feels natural and saying no becomes impossible. 4. Make it satisfying. The brain should receive satisfaction or a reward when the action is completed. Without this, the habit does not firmly take root in the mind. Put it into practice. Suppose someone wants to build a nightly study habit, but the environment is poorly designed. Materials are buried, the desk is messy, and the TV is on. They intend to study for a full hour without breaks. But the result? They open their phone, scroll TikTok, and blame themselves. Now apply the 4 laws. Make study materials visible and accessible. Start with a favorite drink or music. Make it attractive. Set simple, easy goals for the first 5 minutes. Track progress and take a small reward upon completion. Make it satisfying. See the difference. The person has not become better. They have just learned to design the right behavior. Discipline is not an illusion. It is the result of the right system. Procrastination is not a secret flaw. It is a warning. Every time you avoid a task, ask yourself, is the action obvious? Is it attractive? Is it easy to start? Does it provide a reward? If one or more answers are no, the design of the action needs adjustment. Your problem is not discipline. It's design. The most interesting part is that once you consistently apply these principles, procrastination almost disappears without struggle. You don't need to force yourself, action happens naturally, and behavior continues effortlessly. You might think, I understand all this, but I still don't enjoy it. Waking up early, writing, studying, or exercising still feels unpleasant. Here's a question that can change your perspective. If you don't like discipline, can you still stay consistent? In the next section, we will break the idea that you must love the process to achieve results. You will see that the most consistent people are not emotionally attached to their routines. They simply make the actions inevitable. In the world of productivity, there is a popular but dangerous notion. You must love the action to stay disciplined. How many times have you heard, love the routine, enjoy the journey, do what you like, and it will never feel like work? These phrases sound beautiful, but in reality, they are misleading and discouraging, especially for those trying to make real change. The hard but liberating truth. You don't need to love discipline, you just need to make it inevitable. Highly disciplined people don't get up every day because they love doing the work. They aren't excited about every action, nor do they have endless energy. They have a system that ensures the right actions happen, even when they don't feel like it. And that is what makes all the difference. For example, if you want to build a morning running habit, most days you won't feel like it. Your body will want sleep, your brain will make excuses, the weather might resist, and the habit dies. Now imagine a different scenario. Before bed, you place your running shoes and clothes by the bed. Keep your phone alarm across the room. Play an energizing playlist. Have a workout partner ready. And prepare a light snack. In this scenario, running doesn't feel more enjoyable. It's still effortful. But because the obstacles are reduced and the structure is strong, running becomes the easiest choice. The decision is made before desire even appears. And this is how organized people operate. They don't rely on desire. They create systems that work even on bad days. The goal isn't to love discipline. It's to make essential behaviors so automatic and integrated into your routines that performing them is easier than skipping them. This is the difference between living in motivation and living in a system. Motivation makes everything dependent on your mood and energy, whereas a system makes action automatic, default, and the only logical choice. According to Carl Jung, you don't reach the level of your goals, you reach the level of your system. Your future is determined not by intentions, but by daily habits. The more automatic these habits become, the less you rely on motivation. So saying, "I don't like the routine," or "I hate waking up early," is no longer an excuse. No one needs to enjoy these things. They just need to be so integrated into life that they become default choices and part of your identity. Now, identity. Real change happens when you see yourself as a different person, not when you force yourself to do different things. This is what transforms behavior and the standard of consistency. It is now clear that discipline is not a natural talent or a magical ability reserved for a few. In reality, it is a byproduct, a natural result of a well-designed system, structured environment, and strong identity. When these align, being organized is not an effort. It becomes the new normal. Carl Jung explains that the deepest level of behavior change is not about what you want to achieve, but who you want to become. Identity shapes habits, and habits reinforce identity. It is a cycle. If you want to be a disciplined person, act like someone who already sees themselves as disciplined. Daily small choices, seemingly minor, are votes toward a new identity. Every time you practice, read, or act for even 2 minutes, you are telling yourself, "I am the person who does what is necessary." This is more powerful than any motivational video, technique, or plan. You aren't just trying to do different actions, you are becoming different. And when identity changes, behavior naturally follows. True discipline is not the ultimate goal. It is a reflection of a mind that knows how to play the right game. Stop fighting itself and design the path of least resistance for the right behaviors. Now you face a real choice. Keep blaming yourself, or start today to design the environment, habits, and identity that make discipline inevitable. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop punishing yourself. You don't need to be perfect. Just be consistent enough for the system to work for you. Now think. Which first habit will you redesign today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Writing itself supports your new identity. And if this video changed your perspective on discipline, don't forget to subscribe to Memorable Stories, so every new video awakens the power within you and shows you the path to transform your life. Because here, we go beyond pre-made phrases.